romantics and gaming fanatics, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition featuring Cullen romance. Hi guys! So last time we jumped on a cave a bunch and we... How do I not remember what we did last time? Went to the Storm Coast, rescued the Sutherland people. We did stuff and it was great. It was fun. Anyway, so why don't we keep talking to some...
One who lacks a certain wherewithal.
Okay.
For he knows well a pain with paltry gain.
Okay. Oh, this is a hot mess. Okay. Did the adventurers come back? No. Oh my goodness. Okay, they're still not back. I guess I have to do another mission at the war table. Let's talk to our boy Ironball.
You know I've got no problem with Orlesians, but Halam Sharal was a mess. At least under the Qun, you don't get everyone tripping on each other's
boobs
while the country goes to crap.
I agree.
I hate politics.
You've got a crappy job then, boss.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, boss. How are you?
I'm good. We already talked about the Ben.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Ben Harathar or whatever people. Man, I feel like I can't pronounce anything lately. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see what's going on with Sarah.
We don't need those chargers. We've soldiers enough without cell swords.
We do need the chargers, thank you. Oh, that's horrible. They're great.
One for the Empress, for Gaspard, Brianna, the Duchess, and Carissa. Right in the dangle bag.
She pronounces it like me. Corphisus. Remind me not to get you mad.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right? So long as there's a book for the throne. And a total
jerk,
too. I thought Gaspard was tired of that game, but he settled in real easy. Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
Earwigs. That'd stop a ball.
I don't know. You want to stop a party? I think you go earwigs.
I hate those things with their little pinchy butts. Josephine should add that to her paper threats. You know the real lesson from all this? Never sleep with an empress. That and Briala being an idiot. The whole thing would have gone different if that little piss-up wasn't in the middle.
Their mistakes made it worse.
That was a mistake on their part. It made everything worse.
Wrong way around, Inquisitor. It started worse. Lots of people died before there was a hole in the sky. That's who you're saving. If you get a chance, maybe remind them not to be idiots.
Sounds good. I'll work on that.
Getting serious about mage stuff, magic, things. How about not so much? Just asking for not so much magic. Great, yeah?
Okay. Concerns about my magic?
Do you have any worries about how my magic is developing?
Really? You have to ask what's so bad about the magic stuff. I mean, that weirdy talking about night whatevers.
Night enchanter. Battle magic.
Not helping. I don't understand that stuff. It's scary to anyone smart enough to think for a second. You shouldn't be scary. You're the Inquisitor.
Well, why are you frightened?
What has you so scared?
You really don't know? Most people are scared. I mean, there's lots of mages here, but most never see one. Never. You're weird, and I know you, so you're not scary. But lots of people don't know you. I don't want you to be just a scary mage.
Not even a little for fun?
Don't be silly, I'm not that scary.
Oh, ha ha, real funny. Fine, I'm fine with it. Be scary and a
jerk. Okay, carry on.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Alright, I'm gonna go on. Let's see, let's go and see what's up with Cole.
What do you mean?
I didn't understand the Grand Ball.
It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
Did you like the masks?
What did you think of the masks?
What masks?
The masks. Everyone had them on their faces.
Those weren't their faces.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Alright. I probably should talk to you some more, but I don't feel like it. Alright, Cassandra.
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've heard enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
I will, but not because you just told me to.
Is there a problem? It seems like she's bothering you.
Mother Giselle is kind, and she means well. So, yes, she was. I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next Divine. Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
Is that even possible?
How can you and Leliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Leliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
You'd be perfect. I'm not gonna say why am I not. I don't want to be a candidate. You'd be perfect.
I think you'd make an excellent Divine.
Truly? I never look good in hats.
Then be a Divine without a hat.
Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
You really feel that way?
I'm surprised to hear you of all people say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry's wishes? In all my years as a Seeker, I did what I was told. My faith demanded it. But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
So do better.
If you're concerned, then make it better.
Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
I can help you become Divine.
I have influence, and I can use it to help the Chantry make up its mind.
I cannot ask you to do that.
You don't have to.
If you think that is the right thing to do, then thank you. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
Yeah.
I trust all is well.
Do you want to be Divine?
So, you're a candidate for Divine now.
So I am informed.
Is that something you actually want?
Why should what I want matter?
Is it happiness important?
Why shouldn't it matter? Don't you have the right to be happy?
It is very simple. The Chantry needs to survive. To do that, it must change. I have never believed in asking another to do what you are unwilling to do yourself. So I look upon this as an opportunity. I owe it to myself and all of Thedas to seek the Sunburst throne.
You'd make a good Divine.
I think you'd make an excellent choice.
Thank you. Let's hope the Chantry clerics agree.
Alright, goodbye.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Alright, let's do the war operation before I forget. And then we can do the Sutherland war operation too. Let me see here. Oh, a company of heroes. Okay. 3 requests in as many weeks for inclusion in our cause. If Sutherland imagines a debt, he is well on his way to paying it. These few youths have brought in allies by the score and from surprising places. We need only extend our influence in their wake. I expect our diplomats to jog to at least make it seem like work. Okay. I don't know which one to pick. Extend trade. I suggest blah 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 to welcome. Okay, maybe that one. Sutherland's company delivered some very useful contacts. Their contribution has been immeasurable, and I hope they know it. Aww, that's nice. Okay, where's the other one? Support Cassandra. The Inquisition will have to provide any support for Cassandra as the Chantry's choice for the next divine quietly. Traditionally, the Chantry looks on open declarations with derision, so they can be counterproductive. But a few words in the right ears can be very effective. Note, once the Inquisition gives support, it cannot also give support to anyone else. Okay. Alright.
Inquisitor?
News of your support for Cassandra has made its way to the clerics sequestered in the Grand Cathedral. Inquisitor, just how much it will influence their decision remains to be seen. Josephine. Okay. Alright, let's see what's going on with Cullen and Sutherland. I don't think there's anything going on with him. But at the very least, it's fun to visit him. Oh wait, let's go to what's her name? Oh, I was getting sidetracked. Josephine.
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port. But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
At least they weren't bored.
No one can say the evening wasn't memorable.
No, I should think not. I must confess, when Celine was killed, my first reaction wasn't sorrow. It was disappointment. How could the Empress of Orlais be taken in by the Duchess's plot?
She was only human.
Powerful or not, even an empress can't know everything.
No, evidently not. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
It was very exciting.
Playing the game was thrilling. We did just make history.
With Celine gone, I don't know if it will be for the better or the worse. Although I do wish Varric would show a bit more restraint in his accounts of the evening.
Oh, I'm sure he'll turn it into a book.
It's one.
Give it to her now.
Not yet. It's not enough.
You know it is. You're just chicken.
If I didn't love you...
Shut it, you fool.
Aww. That's so sweet. Let's talk to Rat.
Inquisitor. We have something for you. We've been saving and, well, this is yours.
It's payback for all you invested, plus extra. You know, investment and such.
We just wanted to say thanks. We never would have been anything without you.
Aww. What do I say? Maybe you should sponsor someone like you.
Pay it forward, Sutherland. Find someone like you and give them a chance.
I will. I swear I will.
Don't cry again, fool. Inquisitor, you see us in the tavern? We're buying.
If that's your will, your worship.
Aww, that's so good. Aw, that was nice.
Reporting, Inquisitor. Reporting, Inquisitor.
Why does it give an option to talk to her? Oh, well, that was nice. I like that. That was nice. That was a good wrap up. All right, let's see what's up with Liliana.
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor. I never thought the idea would gain momentum. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture...
But what do you want?
Is becoming divine something you really want? When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed. Still, I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
You could abandon ship.
No one would fault you for abandoning ship, you know. Out of the ship and straight into the sea. You think Thedas hates mages now? If the Chantry falls, don't you think the people will blame magic? Look at all that's happened. Kirkwall's Chantry, the war, the breach. Mages are always involved. Without the Chantry to guide, that hatred will spiral out of control.
So little faith in people.
Wow. You really don't think highly of the Dosians. The people care only for simple things. Their world is small, and everything beyond it is unknown and something to fear. They will continue to live like this, unless they can be shown another way. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
Yeah, that's true.
A message from Divine Justinia.
Are you alright?
That's a shock. You're right reading it. Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
Why Valence?
Why hide things in Valence? What's so special about it? Justinia was revered mother at the Chantry there for many years before she became the Divine. It is a place that holds great meaning for her.
What will you find?
Do you know what you're looking for? The Divine was a powerful woman who used her position to obtain all sorts of things. Whatever she hid in Valence would very likely benefit the Inquisition and must be kept from falling into the wrong hands. If I'm lucky, she will have instructions for me.
I'm just gonna say whatever you need.
I'll help in whatever way I can. Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to Valence. One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the Chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
Okay, so let's not delay. Let me see what my outfit looks like. Okay. Oh, I got the hair blossom in. Oh my gosh, that mission was so fun. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. Okay, let's see here. Let's go.
It's just as I remember it.
You've been here before?
You didn't tell me you'd been here before. After the Blight ended, I came here to see Justinia. She was just Dorothea then, a revered mother.
It's, peaceful little What are we looking for?
So, where's this hidden treasure? Straight to business. It's why I like you, Inquisitor.
Liliana, is that you?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like
Like she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor? You brought the Inquisitor here? My lady, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
I'd rather not be recognized.
I wish more people would fail to recognize me.
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here. Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch, that light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
Do they still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday? That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes, of course. We'd never give up the traditions of our most beloved divine.
That is lovely to hear. I stare up at the breach sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful in its way.
It is beautiful.
Have you seen it by sunrise?
When the sun rises through it, it splits into what looks like 1,000 suns, like a broken mirror.
Yes, spectacular, isn't it? You must be careful, Natalie. Justinia's enemies are making their move, vying for position and the Sunburst throne.
Okay. Are y'all talking in code? It seems like y'all are having a conversation, but it's not the conversation I'm hearing. Okay. Well, let's go look for stuff. Let me see. Oh. Okay.
I was in the cloister in Lothering when the Blight began. There was a lot of fear back then. No one knew what was going to happen, whether we would live or die. And then one morning, I found a single bloom on a dead rose bush. And I thought, even in the midst of all this, life finds a way. The Maker hasn't abandoned us.
That's pretty deep. I'm glad flowers could bring you comfort. Alright, let's see here. Oh, here we go.
That one's quite literal. And morbid. But Justinia always said that compassion was my greatest strength. Doubt is easy. It takes courage to trust.
Okay. Oh, wait, is she doing it based on the pictures? Oh, yeah, that one's a flower. Okay. So it is a message. All right, let's keep going. Ooh, what's this mean? Oh, wait, it's not this one. Or is it? Wait, what? I'm getting confused. Oh, okay. Hidden mechanism.
What was that? Looks like we opened something.
Okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
It's about time.
Finally. I was getting tired of all these tricks. They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
That person?
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
And what were your plans?
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Triss away from the true chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
Good, we know our enemy.
Good work. We know the name of our enemy. That's half the battle won.
Exactly.
Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
Kill her.
This has to be done. You know it.
I see what you've become. The righteous stand before the darkness, and the Maker shall guide them.
No! This can't be it. There's nothing here.
A hidden bottom?
Check again. Perhaps the box itself is a puzzle. She seemed the puzzling sort.
No, it's just an empty box. There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
What she said in the fade.
She apologized in the fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me. Just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
It was necessary.
Sacrifices are necessary. You know that.
I know. And hearing you agree gives me the courage to do what must be done. Justinia tried to save me, but all it's done is made me realize I don't need saving. There is work to be done. I'll see you back at Skyhold.
Okay, will do. Well, that was a mess. Alright, let's loot. See what she left behind. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, this place is like supposed to be a church, but it's like creepy. Okay, so fun fact, depending on, I was very purposeful in my, the choices I made, just to let you guys know. Because that affects, too, whether Liliana becomes the divine, and yeah, I feel smart. It's more so I've played this game for so long and looked through so many guides, but yeah, it's really interesting how, like, just a few choices, like, really makes a difference.
Grand Cleric Victoire is scrambling after the loss of her angel.
Good. Her support base is in Morale. Tear it down.
Okay.
Grand Cleric Victoire wishes to make an enemy of the Inquisition. I'll give her what she wants. Doesn't Victoire have a young cousin? Lord Firmin? She dotes on him.
Yes, mistress. I believe that is so.
Good. Have him collected. He shall be an honored guest, and make sure the Grand Cleric hears about it.
At your command.
Okay. Is everything alright?
Is everything under control? Perfect. The Grand Cleric and others like her will fall in line soon enough. You see, when I'm ruthless, it gets us where we need to be. It's something to be proud of. Why fix it? How funny that her regret is what finally puts my own to rest. I chose to become her left hand, knowing what it meant. It was my weakness that stopped me from fully committing to my task.
Okay, well, see, and here's the thing, you can make, with her, it's very, like, they don't, like, clearly say it, I feel like, but you can make her even, you can, like, they say, like, harden her, or, like, soften her, like, make her, like, forgiving and happy, I guess, or something like that, and then, or you can harden her and she be, like this. I guess that's settled?
Well then, I suppose that's that. The Inquisition needs me just as the Divine did, to do what no one else dares. Death and deception are my trade. It is what I am. It is what I always will be.
Yeah, you go, girl. Yeah, you go. Uh-huh. Okay.
You've joined a fellowship with a distinguished history. Knight Enchanters have long served the Divine.
I chose this for that reason.
That is why I pursued this path. Mages do not always have to be at odds with the Chantry.
But I understand why so many are, and I don't blame them. No matter, you have chosen well, and are in good company. I had friends who were Knight Enchanters, who served at Justinia's side, who died with her. It's good to see new mages keeping this flame alive.
Okay, let's see. Any updates?
Anything I should know? Celine's loyalists are causing trouble in Orlais. Emperor Gaspard is employing harsh tactics. I would expect nothing less from him. We've gained a ruthless ally.
Okay, carry
I'll
on.
leave you to your work.
Alright, let's check on Blackwall. Oof, his head. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company.
Okay. Oh, his face.
When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up.
What?
Do you know what I did?
That's horrible.
Not the fireside tale I was expecting, Blackwall.
Just listen. I did nothing. Not a
darn
thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting.
Oh gosh.
And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You were a child.
You said you were just a boy.
I was old enough to know the dog was suffering and that it was wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
Don't let that stop you.
Nothing worth doing is easy.
Look at you. You would have done the right thing. We're lucky there are people like you in the world. There's always some dog out there. Some
frickin'
mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
So cheery. Okay.
Our heroes strove winding.
Okay, let's check on him again. Let's see how he's doing. Oh, he is definitely Blackwall is a complicated character, to say the least. Okay, let's see here.
There must be something here.
Oh, what's this? Inquisitor, you've been a friend and an inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know right from wrong, and more importantly, the courage to uphold the former. It's been my honor to serve you. What? Hey, yo. What's going on here?
The Spy Master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Gone? Where? Liliana must know.
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Liliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Okay. Lieutenant, that person, one of the soldiers responsible for that thing, was captured in that place. Like others who were arrested for that. I shouldn't be laughing, but my reading skills. Arrested for their involvement. That person insists that he did not know who he was unaliving and that he was just following the orders of his captain. This captain, Tom Rainier, is still at large. That person is to be executed within the week in Val Royale. Huh? Okay, well let's go to the place and see what's happening. Okay, I feel like I shouldn't wear a flower crown for this. Let me see. Well, I can't wear Hat of the Majesty. I'm just gonna go like this. Okay. All right. Let's go. Oh, yeah, obviously you can't take him. Oof, it's raining.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Who's this man to Blackwall? A brother? A friend?
They're going to kill him.
Good grasp of the obvious, this one.
Proceed.
Stop!
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him.
Oh boy.
Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
Oh boy. Okay, well that was bad. Especially the VHS fades. Oh my gosh. I gotta fix that. I don't know why it does that.
You swear it's true. Inquisitor.
Alright, let's go in the prison.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
What you did was brave.
You saved that man. That took courage.
Courage? I killed innocent people. Destroyed Mornay's life and the lives of others like him. One moment of courage will not make up for that. Why are you here?
That's up to you.
That depends on what you say.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man.
Well, that's not good, obviously.
This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
I'm not convinced.
Would a monster have given himself up? Somewhere along the line, you stopped pretending.
Yes.
So who is Tom?
Who were you before this mess?
I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected. But it wasn't enough. One mistake. One mistake and everything I worked for fell apart.
The man on the gallows, Mornay. Who was he?
My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution. Couldn't let another die for my mistake.
Your crime?
I need to know the details of what you did. Who you killed, why?
I betrayed the Empire and assassinated a general, Ulf Gold. The man was General Vincent Callier. My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis. Sir Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne. He thought that by eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor. I can't say if Robert's plan would have worked. I didn't care. There was good coin offered, and I took it. By the time Sir Robert's involvement was uncovered, I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it. Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
What did you tell your men?
You got your men to help you. What did you tell them?
They didn't know who they were attacking. I told them it was an important mission. They trusted me without question, just as your men trust you.
But our cause is just.
Our men follow me because they believe our cause is righteous.
They believe it because that's what you tell them.
So you murdered the family?
My reports say that Callier was with his family. You had them all slaughtered.
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers, armed guards. My men had been told to eliminate everyone. They'd seen war. They thought they were defending their country. No one likes to think about that. But it's names that carry power in this world. Bloodlines. Heirs. No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
It shouldn't be that way.
That shouldn't be how wars are fought. There's no need.
War is unfair, and the sky is blue. But you're right. There was no need for what I did.
I want to know something else.
There's another thing I'm still wondering.
Yes?
Who is the real Blackwall?
I need to know about Blackwall. The real Blackwall.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing, a waste of life. But he wanted to recruit me. We headed to Valshavan for the joining. But Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way. An old ruin from one of the previous blights. He said it led to the deep roads. I was to go down alone, find a dark spawn, and fill a vial with its blood. When I returned, I found the warden ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
Maybe, but he didn't think so.
Not saying I disagree, but Blackwall clearly thought you were worth saving.
No one should have died for me. He would have wanted me to carry on to Valshavan, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited. That I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the wardens. But I couldn't just walk away. So, Rainier died. And Blackwall lived.
Alright, I gotta go.
That's all for now.
Alright, let's talk to our Cullen. Where are you, Cullen? I need your support. Oh, wait. Follow the map.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Summarize it.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
Wait, she had this report all along?
Let me guess. Our spy master had this lying around somewhere, didn't she?
It would have been difficult for anyone to connect Blackwall to Rainier. Even Liliana has something of a blind spot when it comes to wardens. What do we do now? Blackwall... Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
What will you do?
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
You're impressed.
Some part of you is impressed by what he did, isn't it?
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Alright, get him out.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Alright, let's find a way to release him. Okay, let's see. Liliana informs me that your contacts in the underworld could aid in Rainier's release from prison. The route would conveniently mask the Inquisition's involvement. Okay.
Let's see what we have.
Alright. Best not to ask how. Okay.
For judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall. His crimes... well, you are aware of his crimes. The decision of what to do with him is yours.
I hate to see you like this.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. Using your ties to the underworld to free me. You're a criminal, same as me. The world will learn how you've used your influence. They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
This will be forgotten.
Once the world is back to normal, no one will even remember this.
I'll remember. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
Give him to the wardens, keep him in servitude. No, I don't want to do that. Free him to make amends for his crimes. Let's do that.
You have your freedom.
It cannot be as simple as that.
It isn't. You're free to atone as the man you are, not the traitor you thought you were, or the warden you pretended to be.
The man I am. I barely know him. But I have a lot to make up for. If my future is mine, then I pledge it to the Inquisition. My sword is yours. If I'd said anything less, would an arrow from the rookery have snuffed me like a candle?
Take your post, Tom Rainier.
Okay. Well, you could have been a little more thankful. I mean, I see his side. He was like, I'm ready to be having this all be over with. Sorry, that was kind of obnoxious the way I talked. But still. Alright, let's go check in with him.
Inquisitor?
What? His face. What can I call? What do I call you now?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Okay, noble sentiment.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Okay.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Okay, and that is done. Okay, I think we talked to everybody. I'm pretty positive. I'm like going through it in my head.
Lies, you know. I didn't say anything. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I think we did. I think we talked to everybody. So yeah. All right, well, next time we are going to the jungle. And it's going to be amazing. And yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.